What's going on, y'all? So listen. Love and hip hop. Okay, first of all, that's rude. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's going on? We are back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Miami. This season 3, episode 3, Trick or Treat. Okay, so the episode already got me heated. Y'all already know probably which part or which person do. But anyway, so we get into the episode and Trina is still on this whole kick about trying to do this ladies tour or whatever. And I was looking at Funky Dineva's video for the last episode review when we were first talking about this when it first came up last week. And I agree, like, I didn't even think about that at that point. I was like, basically, it was like, what are you doing this tour for? Who's going to come out there and see it? Unless you touring around Florida, who trying to hear these people? Because we don't know these people, and I'm not finna come to no tour with a whole bunch of extras or whatever if you not performing on the stage. Literally, when it's a whole bunch of people that's on the tour and it's a couple of people that I want to go and see, and if I do shell out some money to go see them, baby, them other people, I don't waste my time and sit in my seat to go look at them. Okay, I will come out there, I go get my drink, I go to the bathroom and all that stuff, and when my people that I want to see come out there, that's when I'm out there and I'm being rowdy and all that stuff and doing what I gotta do, throwing my props and my support through. But other than that, I am not about to go on no tour. I know she ain't talking about something coming around the states, cause ain't nobody heard of these people outside of Florida like that. You know, they probably got a little reach down south, but you know, not up here. It wouldn't go. Okay, that should be a flop, just like the IMX TB tour. So Trina, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. And you talking about something going to the small venues. You correct on that. You correct on that. More like high school gymnasiums or whatever. But I ain't even trying to shade her, but I'm just being honest. Who would want to go see these girls? No shade, because outside of Florida or the South, who knows of them? Some of y'all probably do, but not enough. Girl, anyway, she going to talk to a whole new girl, you know. She got J Diva, she got Sukiana, you know, and she want to put this girl named Hood Brat on there. Mind you, she known Hood Brat for some years now. And she's doing a little video or whatever. She let us know that her name Hood Brat. She from the projects and all this shit. She been doing rapping or whatever since she was 13 years old. Okay, I'm up in this bitch. You know, I'm making my paper. I'm doing it so I don't even have to worry about this, worry about that, working all these jobs or whatever. I'm doing what I gotta do. So I like her little attitude. I like the fact that she sat down with Trina and she was showing respect. And it's not that Trina is this God or, you know, this person that you gotta automatically give respect to. It's the fact that she understands that Trina came before her. Trina, one of the people, one of the women that put Miami or put Florida on the blueprint, put Florida on the map for the women. So therefore you give respect to your elder. You give respect to the ones that came before you. You don't come up in there and be a ignorant little fucking immature bitch just like that Nicki Natural little girl, okay? You don't do shit like that. It's all about fucking respect. So I dig that. You know what I'm saying? And then they had their own little bonding session and, you know, talking about the fact that she lost her sister to suicide and now she has to take care of her sister's kids and stuff like that. And, you know, giving condolences to Trina for losing her mom at the moment. You know, so they was bonded. Okay. And of course Trina wants her on a tour with her and she's down with that. Cool. I think I just made like Hood Brat. I think. Okay. Looks can be deceiving. Hopefully she don't turn out like a Nicki Natural. Cause that shit, then Joy Joy is out here on a date with Briscoe, okay? Briscoe Ice T. Listen, you know, he was like, I'm just fresh out the pen. I'm trying to get my life in order. And the first thing that I need to do is get with a young little female, whatever, to set me off right. And whoever didn't do that, then Joy, okay? You know, now that's Trick Daddy ex-wife where I hear they getting divorced because when they was together, she was off limit because that was Trick Daddy's thing. But now I hear they getting divorced, it should be all to the good. Meanwhile, I didn't know, or we didn't know, but we was made known or made aware of it from a clip that they showed that when they had the little party or whatever what was it, either the first episode or the second episode, I think it was at Amara's thing, and Briscoe was there, and she was like to Bobby like, oh, look at fine ass Briscoe. I said, oh, for real? Okay, you like him a little touch facially challenged too. He ain't ugly. You know, he ain't super fine either. He ain't fine, but he ain't ugly. So, you know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But she show up and she was like, oh, this little fancy restaurant, just a little bougie for your taste or whatever. They talking about here going to jail and all that stuff and woo woo woo, and you know how the Trick feel about, you know, if it gets out that me and you date or on this date or whatever. She like, you know what, he got a little girlfriend, so it shouldn't even matter at this point. And was like, who? The Nikki Natural girl or whatever. And it was like, oh, Nikki Natural. I used to do you know, mess around with her. It was like when? Back in the day? It was like, no, like a couple of weeks ago. I said, no wonder why. Let me tell you something. If you really thought Nikki Natural was finna give off and let Trick Daddy ass hit looking like that, she's the type of typical bitch that either she gonna let somebody, and I ain't even trying to talk about Trick Daddy looks, but compared to her and her actions, she look like the type of person that ain't gonna let nobody hit that looks like that unless they giving her money. Okay, and I hate to put that out there like that, but because of her attitude and or unless she getting something out of it, and she ain't got nothing out of it yet, so therefore you're not finna hit. I'm all of a sudden celibate, because that's what she told us in the first episode when we saw her. But then Briscoe was saying that he hit that bitch a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so So now, you know, Joy gets met with this little ammunition. Now, Joy don't look like the vindictive type. And if it ain't her business and you ain't doing shit to her, she ain't got to throw your shit out there. Now, see, Trick fucked up in a way because she brought that girl over there and brought Nikki Natural over there to the house and didn't tell Joy that Nikki Natural was going to be there. Okay? She thought they was just finna sit down and talk. She wasn't finna bring up nothing about Nikki Natural or whatever because that wasn't her business. She was gonna let that shit slide, whatever it is, what it is, because she ain't no messy bitch like that. Um, but since they sitting there and Nikki Natural got this little attitude or whatever, because soon, like, bitch, you're the one that want to have this conversation, or your man wants you to have this conversation with his ex or soon to be ex because you feel like they got something against you. You are so delusional and feel like everybody's against you and feel like Team Joy is gaining up against you. First of all, there was no Team Joy. Second of all, you don't know how to listen. Okay, and then when the whole conversation started, you was like, okay, Joy. And then Joy said, she said, Joy, that is your name, right? I said, you know what, at that moment Joy should have got up and she should have left. Okay, she should have said, bitch, you know, first of all, Trick, I'm gonna let you handle this, but I'm not about to sit here and be disrespected by this little child, okay? No, that is not what I'm about to do. And when you ready to talk to me like an adult and see what issues that you claim that we have that I don't have with you, then you can come and talk to me like an adult. But other than that, we're not about to do this shit. But no, she keeps on going. Oh, y'all hate me, y'all don't like me, y'all was ganging up on me and all this stuff, and it was a setup and all this shit. And the whole time, Joy is like, why would I not like you? Even Joy gave her props saying that she a cute little thing and everything when she was with Briscoe. She was like, I ain't gonna hate on the girl. She a cute little thing or whatever. And when you're secure in your own thing and you don't care, you don't hate on what your ex is doing with whoever they doing it with, okay? And she was like, I'm not no battle rapper. I'm not no battle rapper. She was like, this wasn't about battle rapping, okay? Basically, you did not think that what they wanted you to do was to hear more from you, not telling you to battle rap, bitch. No, they just wanted to hear more. That's all that it was. You automatically went to the negative. That's on you. And FYI, Trina was rooting for you, okay? She wasn't rooting for the other girl, or she wasn't trying to put you down. She was rooting for you. She said all this positive stuff, trying to get it to her head that this is what this was on, and nobody was coming for you. You're delusional as fuck. I hate people like this that is trying to make everything about them, trying to make it seem like everybody hate on them, everybody got an issue with them. No, bitch, you want people to have an issue with you. You want that attention. You don't care if it's negative or positive, you just want it, okay? And you're dumb as fuck and you're immature as fuck, and then you getting into it with her, and then she was like, well, the streets be saying, the streets be saying. And I'm like, you're not even listening to this lady, like what she's saying, and not even giving her respect. Bitch, technically speaking, that's your elder, okay? And I know some people that's old don't like to say that, but that's still your elder, and it's still a thing about respect, okay? And you just don't know what the fuck that is. Like, you weren't raised in a good household. I can tell. I can tell. Your mama probably wasn't around, neither was your daddy. Clearly, your daddy wasn't. But either way, you going at their heads about this shit. And then the street said, it was like, what the street says? Here goes Joy said, listen, first of all, I ain't messy like that, but since you want to go there, Briscoe said he fucked your ass 2 weeks ago. Okay, and she said it in a better way than I said it. She was like, why you gonna listen to him? He lying. Trick said, first of all, I known Joy for 20 years, and I know that this bitch don't lie. And I know that Briscoe ain't got a reason to lie. So if he said it, 9 out of 10, that shit fucking happened. So therefore it happened or whatever. And then they just he called them Florida Evans and James. She did get a good one in right there. She called him Florida Evans and James, and he said, get your ass out. Joy said, no, bitch, let me tell her, get your ass out. This ain't even your house. She said, bitch, first of all, my name's still on the deed. I'm still on the goddamn mortgage, so technically speaking, it's still my house. But Nikki came back and said, no, bitch, it's the bank house. And I did hear some issues that he was having about him almost being in foreclosure. I said, oops, but you was still there. You was still there, right? I said, girl, Trick Daddy, you was really desperate to have this bitch up in your house. Mona really set you up with this bitch to put up in your house or whatever for a fucking scene for this season or whatever. I just don't even fucking see it. I don't buy it. You letting some little bitch that you ain't fucking stay up in your house and talk to you like that. Girl, what you was getting out of it? Just having somebody that was cute on your arm, and she ain't even all that. She ain't all that, bitch. With a mouthpiece like that, you ain't all that. Go fix your fucking wig like you trying to fix your fucking grill, okay? So you got Amara in the bed, finna get some champagne, or I should say some Moscato served to her from I just got this thing about cheap ass Moscato. Okay, y'all, girl, let me stop. Y'all already know. But anyway, MJ, he giving her some Moscato, trying to have a little romantic time with her, whatever. She was like, you're gonna have to pick that up, bitch. If y'all did not see Rocks, go Forest Rocks or It's Rocks on YouTube. I keep on telling y'all, go over there and watch her reviews. If y'all love my reviews for Love and Hip Hop and the Real Housewives and all that stuff, go over there to her channel and watch her reviews for. Because baby, when she did the review for Love and Hip Hop Miami last week, and she did the whole reenactment of Amara scene from the end, and she said, bitch, that shit was a no fucking Bella. And I said, I felt the fuck out, because that is exactly how it was. Y'all go check it out, please do. But anyway, what I was saying, Amara was up there with him, and he up there, she was talking about something. You know, when I was at the party, at the other event, at the Trick Daddy event, people were asking and thinking that I was pregnant. And I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. Just because I wasn't drinking alcohol, I only drink alcohol, but I am relaxed like this. I was like, okay, cool. And he was like, MJ was like, but I do want some kids though. She was like, I mean, I want kids too, but not now. I have to have my name in lights. I have to have a Billboard award. I have to have a Grammy. I have to have, be in concerts, and they be like, Amara. Me and MJ said, girl, with the manager that you got, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. So we might as well just jump on this shit right now. Listen. Amara, if one thing ain't working, you need to go to the next thing, okay? And Julian ain't putting you on nothing, because at this point, your momentum has slowed the fuck down, okay? It really has. From when we first started sawing you, you were the breakout star, okay? And ever since then, I ain't really seen you on shit since, okay? But hey, it is what it is. Maybe you need a new manager, maybe you need a new team, and that's all I can say about that. But MJ, y'all moving way too fucking fast. First of all, you only known each other for a couple of months, and you already moved in together with each other. And now you talking about kids, but I do want kids. Slow the fuck down. Why you trying to knock her up? What? So you can pay her child support? Girl, sir, what you doing? Anyway, moving on from that. Girl, Trina gets a call from Julian to meet up and to have a little conversation, I guess, about this contract shit, okay? So they meet up in this little parking lot or whatever with the lights on and shit, that car. She got her little team with her. He was like, first off, I want to talk to you, and I want to say, condolences on what happened with your mom. It's just that I knew tensions was rising, and I just didn't know how to reach out to you. I said bullshit. I called that bullshit. And you want to know why it was bullshit? Because later on in the conversation, Trina said, either him or Trina said, we known each other for 20 years, 20 plus years. If you know me for 20 plus years, okay, that means that this is not the first argument that we done had. Even friends that known each other that long, even friends that known each other shorter than that, even when they are in the deep depths of a conversation, of an argument or whatever, and they see some shit going on and they not speaking or whatever, and something just drastic and tragic as that happens, like a death in the family, that's somebody that's close to your friend, they're still gonna reach out. They're still gonna reach out. You probably not gonna say much, but you're gonna reach out and let them know, regardless of the fact that we haven't been speaking, I'm still thinking about you, and when you ready to talk, we can talk this thing out. But I just want to let you know I am so sorry for the loss that you're experiencing right now. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, and I know how close you were to your mother and all this stuff. That's what you could have said. That's what you could have said. It takes less than a minute to type something up like that and send a text. It takes less than a minute to call somebody and leave a voicemail if she don't answer the phone, so that she cannot say that you never said anything. You don't let a fucking month or so go past and then act like because of the tension or whatever. No, bitch, that's a guilty motherfucker right there. And then you get into the whole thing talking about you didn't get the $300,000 for Trina, you got it for yourself. Again, what do you need $300,000 for? Like Trina said, you made her believe that the $300,000 was for her, for the album, but then you took it for yourself, for your label. Okay, I am here to believe Trina over you, because there has been a lot of talks about how much of a snake your ass has been all over, okay? When you mention your name, people does not have anything good to say. And if that's something that you want to change, being on this show is not making it look good, okay? People are not trying to trust that. And that's why MJ said you need to get a new manager, Amara, okay? If anything, Amara, Trina told your ass last week, okay, and you still trying to rock with this motherfucker, listen to Trina, okay? This girl ain't gonna show you wrong. Like, she been in the game long enough to know how these slime balls work, and she got took, and she got to take this L, and she trying to rectify that situation. And at this point, he brings out a contract trying to show who the money was supposedly going to. Bitch, truth be told, he could have typed that contract up. I was like, bitch, let me see the notary on there. Let me see the professional seal on there. Let me see the professional heading on there. Okay? Let me hold it up to the light to see if this shit fake or whatever, that you just typed this shit up, or you just copied and pasted this shit and you just signed this and you rumpled up the papers to make it seem like it was old. Okay? You can't trust shit. People can do a whole bunch of shit these days, alright? Girl, I was like, Trina, I don't know why you met up with him like this. You shouldn't have met up with him like that. What you should have done, quit all this fucking talking to other people about this, talking to other people about that, and how you upset or whatever. Get the lawyers in place. Serve that motherfucker. Have a fucking hearing and take that bitch to court to get your money. There you go. So we got Sukihana, okay, and I should have known that she was about to be a cast member on here because they highlighted her last week, right off the bat, and then, we get her individual scene this week with her first starting off. She's doing this Instagram video. Anybody want some pussy tonight? I'm about to go ahead and fuck somebody dead up in this bitch and all this shit. Let me just tell y'all something. When I see Instagram videos like that, it don't make me want to follow you. It disgusts me, actually. I was like, really? That's what we got to resort to just to go viral, just to get some clicks, just to get some hits and all that stuff. And to be quite honest, all that shit is tired. It's tired as shit, okay? Done that. We're in 2020 and we're still doing the same thing. Any fucking way. Chaotic is the one to, doing a video or whatever for her. They've been friends. She was like, I'm Sukihana and I'm a rapper and I do this shit and I'm a single mother of 3. I said, okay. They see Miami Tip, she tell Chaotic to move away or whatever so that they can talk, so they won't have to be cracking up at him and all that stuff. But basically, Miami Tip want to manage her. Miami Tip want to manage her, want to take her to a higher level, want to take this music thing to another level, don't want this Instagram stuff to get mixed in with her music stuff, don't want her to bring her Instagram attitude and antics to the Trina tour, whatever, as she said, the Suki and Trina tour. I said, okay. It just baffles me, and it just makes me laugh to see that people that don't even get their own shit together completely is trying to manage somebody else that ain't got their shit together. Moving on from that. So then we get Jocelyn. Jocelyn is in the studio. She's like, I'm glad to be back down in Miami. Okay. And if anybody got something to do, or say about me, they know where to find me, baby. Okay, I said, all right, Jocelyn, if that's what you feel, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm back here doing what I gotta do, and I'm just being focused and on anything. And then Ballistic come out there, and she dancing on him. For some reason, I really like them together. Like, he's such a more common force with her than Stevie J. And when she said Atlantic was toxic for her, I can really fucking see that shit. Cause bitch, you was high as hell when you was down in Atlanta. Okay. You seem like you got your head on straight a little bit for right now. But baby, he was like, this man is in love. Because let me tell you something. He said, listen, you doing real good, Mom. Like, your dance was on point, too. Like, you one of the best dancers that I ever seen. I said, really? Really? And the music sound amazing. And that's how I knew he was in love. Because I said, oh, really? Being stingy with my cootie cat. Y'all remember that? Stingy with my cootie cat? That was my shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That was my goddamn song. Being stingy with my cootie cat. Anyway, I said, yeah, that man is in love because you will lie through your teeth and lift your babe up when they shit sucks, okay? But anyway, you know, he was just like, I'm just here giving you some encouragement. Don't want you to get no distraction by anything that's happening out here in the street. Just like, you know, the streets can be distracting. And let me tell you something, like, we got this one bitch, okay, Prima Piglet, you know, her name Prima Donna, like the opera or whatever, but I call her Prima Piglet because she got this piglet attitude. I said, God damn, Jocelyn, what did the bitch really do to you, okay? Because I'm ready for it to go ahead and get in there because y'all keep setting it up for us to have this tension that we know that it's going to be Jocelyn versus Prima Donna, okay? So now I wish y'all would just go ahead and introduce the bitch so that we can get started, all right? Moving on from that, Joy, we get Nikki Natural going into the this bar, whatever, where what's her face? Hood Brat is bartending. Now let me tell you this, okay? Now see, who did Hood Brat makeup? Because baby, they had Hood Brat up in there looking like a drag queen, okay, to be quite honest. And I was confused. I said, is this Jasmine Masters that we looking at, or is this Hood Brat? Which one is it? Are they two in the same? Like, I was confused. But of course, Nikki Natural got to go to her friend, and Nikki Natural did tell us that, you know, because Trina did bring her up or whatever, talking about she was cool at one point, but she just got a little too much mouth. She was a little too saucy with her, whatever. And Nikki Natural and her do have a song together. She said, we're not the best of friends, but we cool or whatever, so it is what it is. You know, and I get that. You know, if I don't have no problems with anybody, I wouldn't expect you to pick sides or whatever. Just because this person has an issue with this person don't mean that you're supposed to stop fucking with them. You do what you got to do, okay? You're your own person, so I'm cool with that. But Nikki Natural is, of course, sitting there venting about the fact that Joy brought up the fact that she was supposedly fucking around with Briscoe and all this shit. And you, as a woman, why you just didn't send me to the side and kick me out his house or whatever? Why you just didn't bring me to the side and talk to me? I said, first of fucking all, with the way that you act the last time that she seen you, she don't owe you shit as a woman. As a woman, you could have gave Trina a little bit more respect than what you did, okay? And I'm talking about not because it's Trina, but because she's an individual, because she's a human being. You talk to that bitch like she was a goddamn dog, bitch, okay? And then he was like, cause he Team Joy and all this stuff. Of course, he kicked me out the house. I ain't go over there and talk to him. And plus, that's why I ain't giving him no pussy. You know what I'm saying? Closed legs always get fed. I said, girl, you want to keep on with that? You want to keep on with that? You had no intentions of giving him nothing, okay? And he had no intentions of keeping you. That's what it is, because eventually it was going to run out. He was going to get tired. Okay, you ain't giving me none. He going to kick it out. That's the type of nigga that Trick look like, okay? And I said, all right. And then it was talking about some Briscoe, talking about something, I fucked with him and all this shit. Girl, listen, Briscoe got something going on, like a little welcome home party. You want to go down there and confront him? I think you should confront him. I said, okay, let's get this rolling. Then we get to Briscoe's little welcome home party, and Joy and Prima Donna is talking. So we finally get introduced again to Prima Donna. You know, she's got her waist trainers and her crock pot and her cookbook and her seasoning and stuff like that. And, you know, she said, you know, she do a lot of things outside of the music stuff. I was like, girl, first of all, I didn't even know you did music, so okay, cool. I just thought you sold a lot of products. I always see you on Instagram. They post your ads on, you know, Shade Room and Ball Alert all the goddamn time. But anyway, so she just back down in Miami to get her shit together and to, you know, refocus and to, you know, catch up with friends and family that she left down in Miami. So while they in the midst of talking, Amara comes over and, say hi to everybody and all that stuff. Then they go sit down. Hood Brat show up with Sukiana and Chameleon and this other artist. I've heard of her, never heard her music. And they was like, okay, I see you, Miss Twerking for Jesus. She was like, what? They was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I got a song called Twerking for Jesus. It was like, because if you twerking for Jesus, Jesus tipped more than these niggas out here. And I was sitting here like, all I kept on thinking was that song, Drop It Love for Jesus. That's all I kept on thinking about. But at this point, it was like, how you know Briscoe? How you know Briscoe? Well, I've been knowing him for this, and then it was like, Chameleon was like, I don't know, nigga, but I don't know if it was her or Sukiana that was like, I'm just horny, I need some dick. What he added all that stuff or whatever. So Joy sitting there like, hold up. And at this point, Amara and her man was sitting over there, and MJ was like, listen, okay, so I'm gonna go to the bar and we're gonna get something to drink. Come on, Amara, let's go. I said, oh, that would have been me. Save me, because I ain't got time to sit in all this hood ratness, okay? The ghetto. All right, Briscoe get up there, do his little, welcome home speech and all that stuff. He'll go over there talking to Joy, and then Nikki Natural show up, and she was like, you want to do this in front of everybody, huh? So me and you, huh? I said, here we go making a scene. So basically, Nikki was like, did we fuck? And Briscoe basically said, no, we did not fuck or whatever. What I said was that we was cool, we hang or whatever. And then he was like, where you get that from? It was like, from your friend Joy. Joy, tell him what you said. Joy was like, so basically when I asked you or insinuated, did you fuck her? You didn't say yes and you didn't say no, which was true, okay? And that whole conversation, he did kind of insinuate that it was more than just a friend type of thing that went down. And so, Joy, I hope you learn your lesson next time. Well, I ain't even mad at Joy for putting it out there, because you just showed Trick Daddy her true colors. Nikki true colors. That's basically what it was. Got that bitch up out of there. Trick ain't need to be fucking around with that bitch, and she don't even want to go back with him. Okay, so basically at the end of the day, he said that they didn't fuck. Okay, it is what it is. And then Amara was over there with MJ, and in comes Bucky. Bucky, let me tell you something, girl. You acting like Nikki Natural. You don't want to listen to nobody. You being immature shit, okay? This girl is trying to tell you that she is not trying to be JoJo's friend, okay? But you talk about something. If you, I ain't trying to tell you who you need to be around and who you need to do this and do that with. But I'm telling you this: if you become friends with this girl again, it's gonna affect our relationship. And I'm just mad at you for putting me in a position where I didn't want to be put in. First of all, she can invite anybody that she wants to invite to her event because it's her event, regardless of what you may feel. Second of all, if you feel so that strongly about this person that did not come there for you, you did not even have to go over there to mention anything to JoJo. You didn't even have to look in her direction. So how come you can't be mature enough to do that and suck it up for your fucking friend at her event? That's 2. 3, how dare you get in your feelings once again and not sit there and listen to what she said. She said, yes, okay, I'm hearing around in the street that you talking about something, you miss JoJo. You can miss a person that you have been friends with and had good times with, but that does not mean that you want to be cool with them again. That does not mean that it's a rekindling of a relationship or a friendship or whatever. And that is what Amara was trying to tell your dumb ass, and you didn't want to listen, and so you made a fucking scene and then you left. Girl, get the fuck up out of here, okay? You not no real fucking friend. A real friend does not put conditions on a relationship, okay? It does not tell you can't be this person's friend if you can't be my friends if you cool with this person. If you can't listen and if you can't communicate and you can't sit there and receive what I'm trying to give out to you, you're not the real friend, Bucky. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Go get you some dick. Child, Julian come in and Amara, he was trying to tell her the situation with Trina, and then MJ told Amara, go up there to the bar, get you something to drink or something, let me have this conversation. And truth be told, Amara should have said, nah, baby, that ain't it, or whatever. But he took over and basically told Julian, you need to get her where she needs to go, or you need to step the fuck aside. That's basically what the thing is. And Julian was like, do you know what she was before me? Okay, she's been going up and up and up. And remember what I said. She was going up, and then we don't see or hear her that much no more. And that's exactly what MJ said. And I said, I get that you trying to be concerned or whatever, because she might not speak up and say what she needs to say or whatever, but was it his place to do all that? No. But sometimes we need somebody that's gonna come out and say what it is. But he took that situation a step further, and it's only because I feel like, because what he said at the end when he was like, just like when your ass was drunk in LA and you tried to slide in the bed with her. That's what it was. He was holding on to that shit. So he took that shit out on him. Okay. And I told you that motherfucker grimy. Basically, he was like, he just called him out on some shit. And it just really got heated. And Amara over there she over there having a panic attack. Panic or anxiety attack. And so that's basically how the shit ended. It was a mess. This episode was a mess. And I don't know why this review so long. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel. And I'll see y'all later. Peace. One more thing. What really made me mad was when he said, I'm trying to have kids with her. And Julian was like, that ain't gonna happen. I already told her no kids. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? I can't stand that double standard. Like, dudes can get out here and have all the type of kids that they want and their career can keep on going, but let a woman come out here and get pregnant or whatever, oh, career stop and she can't do this, she can't do that. It's so many freaking examples of women out here who even just starting to get their career going and have the momentum that she had, that can still have kids and still keep that momentum. Cardi fucking B did that damn shit, okay? Case in fucking point, and she came from the same fucking franchise. Like, come on. Anyway, I can't stand when a man does that to another woman. But yeah, y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.